Yes, come on, dear students. Let us proceed towards the next question. Question number 4. How much percent above cost price should a shopkeeper mark his goods? Yes, come on, dear children. Let us move towards next question. Question number 4. How much percent above the cost price should a shopkeeper mark his goods so that after allowing a discount of 20% on the marked price, he gains 12%? Now, you have to understand here what the question actually needs. See here, the shopkeeper is giving a discount of 20%, still then he gains 12%. Now you have to find out what is the mark price and how much above the cost price he has marked his goods. See here, you don't know the cost price, you don't know the mark price. So in such cases, let us start with cost price. Let us suppose that the shopkeeper is buying an article at rupees 100. Let the CP of the article be rupees 100. Now see, on rupees 100, how much he is gaining? He gains 12%. Then that means what? On 100 rupees, he is getting 12 rupees profit. So gain is equal to gain on the article is rupees 12. So naturally SP will be equal to 112. So SP is equal to rupees 112. Now see here, this is one way you have taken out SP. Now there is a chance of taking out SP in the other way, because here discount is 20% and you know that SP is equal to MP minus discount. So what we can do here is, now here let us say MP is equal to X. Okay. Now discount will be how much? 20% of X, 20% on mark price. Discount will be 20% of X. That means 20 by 100 into X. So that is equal to X by 5. 20 ones are and 25s are. So X by 5. Now from here SP will be equal to MP minus discount. That means X, MP means X minus discount is X by 5. That is 5X minus X, that is 4X by 5. You can take out the LCM, children. See here, from here SP is 4X by 5 and here SP is 112. And we have to keep in mind that CP is 100. Okay. Now so from this 1 and this 2, you can say that 4X by 5 is equal to 112. This says that your X is 112 into 5 by 4. Okay. Now see here, 4 ones are 4. So 4 twos are 8. Now 3 left, 32. So 4 eights are 32. X is equal to 28 into 5. That will be equal to 5 eights are 44. 5 is 10 and 4 14. So you are getting 140. This is rupees 140. Now children, I think you can clearly understand from here, if your CP is 100, then MP will be equal to how much? Will be 140. So this shows that the goods must be marked 40% above CP. Okay, 40% above CP to gain 12% and give discount of how much? 20%. And give discount of 20%. See here children, once again you try to understand. We started with 100 as CP. If the shopkeeper is buying something for rupees 100, he is selling it at 112. Okay. and also he is giving a discount of 20%. So at what price he is going to mark? So let us say that MP is X. From here 20% of X is X by 5, discount is X by 5, and MP minus discount is your SP, and here your SP is equal to 112. So 4x by 5 is equal to 112, and from here you are getting X is equal to 140. What is your X? X is your mark price. Okay. So see, when CP is 100, the shopkeeper is marking it at 140. That means he is marking 40% above the CP. Okay. Rohit marks his goods at 40% above the cost price and allows a discount of 5% for the cash payment to his customers. What actual profit does he make if he receives rupees 1064 after allowing a discount? Now see here, Rohit marks his goods at 40% above cost price. Above cost price. Suppose cost price is 100, he is marking his goods at 140. Now here, since profit is given 1064, let us say that cost price is X, because if you take cost price as X, you are going to get mark price as X plus 40% of X. That is easy here. Now let us say CP of Rohit's goods is equal to X. So what is the MP? So what is the MP? Since he is marking his goods 40% above, so MP will be equal to X plus 40% of X. Okay. So this will become X plus 40X by 100, and if you take out the LCM, you will get it 140X by 100. Okay. Now let us go through next part. Now, but allows a discount of 5%. That means he is marking his goods at 140x by 100 and giving a discount of 5%. So let us say discount is equal to 5% of MP. 5% of MP means 5% of 140x by 100. So see, 0, 0 I am cancelling here. 5% means 5 by 100. Of means into 14 by 10 x. Okay. Now see here, 14 5s are 70. 70 by 1,000 x. 0 0 cancel. So this has become 7x by 100. Okay. Now what will be the selling price, children? Selling price will be equal to mark price minus discount. Okay. So what is your mark price? Mark price is 140x by 100 and discount is 7x by 100. So this is equal to how much? 133x by 100. 133x by 100. Now see here, if he receives rupees 1064 after allowing his discount, that means what? He is receiving 1064 means he is getting rupees 1064 for his article from his customer. That means he has kept his selling price as 1064. So here we have got an equation. Selling price is 133x by 100. So here 1064 is also the selling price. So as per the question, 133x by 100 will be equal to rupees 1064. This says that x is equal to 1064 into 100 by 133. Now see here, if you cancel 133, see here 13 3s are 39. See here 3 8s are 24. So 4 is coming. Let us see whether 133 8s are can cancel this 1064. Okay, 133 into 8. See, 8 3s are 24, 2, 24 and 2 26, 2, 8 1s are 8 and 2 10, 1064. So 133 8s are. Okay, so here you are getting x is equal to 800. But what is your x, children? Your x is your CP. Okay, now what you have to find out? What actual profit does he make? See here, 800 is your CP. CP is rupees 800. Okay, and SP is rupees 1064. Now what is the profit? Profit is equal to SP minus CP. So profit will be equal to rupees 1064 minus rupees 800. That will give you rupees, see 800 if you cancel, 200 plus 64, 264. So here the question was, what actual profit does he makes? So the actual profit made by Rohit, Rohit's profit is equal to rupees 264. Okay.